Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
Touch pass on the run. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
He wants to throw here on second down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Working his way and keeping those legs moving, picks up 5 down to the 14. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Trying to pound it in. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Defense just great on securing it. And
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. You can't fumble the football. You got to take care of it. Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Snap it to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Looking for space. It's Hawkins. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Nah, go get my shit, bro.
Running back searching for a hole.
Right there in that window.
Open space at the 25.
Can
anyone catch it? The 40. He's at the 20. And he'll take it all the way.
Got one. Drop one. Drop one.
No grenade.
Drop one.
On to attempt the try.
Nigga slid downstairs to some.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That drive took no time at
They
all.
Cloak wanted to be fucking, what's her name, Dagger so much, son. They Cloak had 19k damage, son. Nigga was not healing.
Let's go to that buy station.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Did he not pop out?
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And David
Cloak was not healing, son.
One more time.
Pick up these smokes.
Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. If I'm the QB, pushing the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. That's a really good job on the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They go to the ground. Discards a man.
Yes,
he got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. They'll ride the hot hand.
Oh, he got a slot there.
Behind his pass. Gets out of bounds.
On me.
Big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole.
Into the end zone he goes.
It's two.
Touchdown, Georgia.
Yeah,
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that,
Bro, where's the somebody ping that nigga, bro?
Not thinking field goal. That's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be the kicker. So the decision.
Hold on, I'm in the game.
Coach will take the penalty.
That is not the
They
same
got
thing,
Kickoff
bro.
team takes the field to boot this one away.
movement, bro. This movement not cutting it, bro.
What you crying for, bro?
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Watch this though.
Dead men tell no tales, nigger.
Make this a quick.
First down here for the offense. The give from the gun. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
You ain't asked for no sauce, bro.
3-yard pickup. They come to the line, 2nd and 7.
George,
He's
blanket.
looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off. The defense got in there so quick. Got the quarterback in before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Hello.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop.
God damn, they can't get past Short back here.
That usually equals a first down every couple carries, so don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that run.
I'm glad that did not kill me.
What's
They'll
going
keep it on the
on?
ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss.
That's funny,
Rocket
G.
ain't gonna cut it,
How
yeah?
about the defender?
It's on my twin. What's going on?
He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the
Where's
noise.
our score
Back
going?
in the
Shot.
on 3rd down. Run the gun wants to pass. Floating away. He'll try to do it
Where my
himself.
drink at?
He's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw
Huh?
it
Pushing
right
these,
there.
eh?
You was the bait, brother. I'm sorry.
Take his ass, take his money.
I told you was the bait, cuz. I'm sorry. Your Honor, I'm sorry.
I think my controller broke
Time,
anyway.
get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And the Trojans are on the move. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway
Yeah,
there,
boys, get
first
5
down
and let's
and
get
2nd
active.
and 5. Off the boot, looking for his man. Buys a little time.
Y'all get a 5. Let's get
With
active.
not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The give to the tailback. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's caught! Touchdown, Southern Cal! The AT unit on the field. Smashes it through for the PAT. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Mirror.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. Turns it on in midfield. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
This guy just gives you ideas. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Fires left. Got him downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Dogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Motion from the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in there. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball support.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense.
Hey, hold on there.
Got to be careful here. Backed up this deep on third down. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Wants to bring it back. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors. And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
On the option. Quick toss. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
They're trying to get to it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Throws for the tight end. He's open on the right. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. Fires to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the community.
Touchdown, USC! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Lining up to add another. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 2 teams in the nation squaring off right now. Gentlemen, here is the very latest. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this 1 versus 2 matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Okay, you gotta hold on, dude.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after him. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Pulls it in at the 25.
The return brings it out to the 35. And the USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this